Alright, so here we start with a ball, also known as a geosphere. Have these two things on that can't really tell what they're doing because we have to make all of these instances. The reason that they're stretching out like this is because of this point scale and this point rotate. The point scale, you can see if I uncheck this mask, comes everywhere. But if I put on a Fresnel mask, then it will cut out how they are displacing based on the camera view. See, they're small wherever the camera's looking, and everywhere else they're large because of this mask. All right, and they have a chrome surface on them by going geosphere, render surface, chrome, and then we'll get in another geosphere to, we solo it, this is what it looks like. And I have a displace noise and a position noise to get it moving around. In addition to a chrome surface, I also add this thick line renderer. Right click, renderer, thick lines. Got some presets over here. And then let's keep going down the list. Let's uncheck this to see everything. We got another geosphere. Let's turn on its surface. It's two surfaces. Let's add some position noise in. Displacement noise. So this is what we're looking at now. Keep going down. I added a box to break up the scene and a mirror modifier on it, so there's two boxes. And then from here, it's just post effects. We have a blur. We have brightness contrast, anti-aliasing to soften up the harsh lines. We have a lookup table for color correction set to 30%. This is it at 100. Kind of like it down closer to 30. And then we have another custom blur, but instead of affecting the whole thing, we'll use a noise pattern to break that up that is animating, as you can see here. And then I'll turn on glow, which you can see is this preset. And then finally, these are all my lights. You can, well, visualizing them doesn't really do anything, but if I go up and turn on my volumetric light, now we have some volumetric shadows to play on. So that's this scene. Throw a mirror on anything and it will look more cohesive, but less interesting. And click on the camera, drag it around, and that's what we're looking at. Pew, pew. I also had an earlier version that, where is it? In this one, if you turn this on, it turns that into balls. Which is also kind of fun. And anything that I'm animating, like the perspective camera, like these values here, all you do is right click, create linear loop, come over here, drop the speed down to like 0.02, just to get some, movement that I don't have to click and drag the camera around to have it do its thing. And then all I do, file, export video, select all the settings, bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada